de facto pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this? How about that? Pay attention to wax. You're free to see what...
Alright guys, Ian Anderson and Ben Baker from Central Coast Disc Golf, and we got some 2016 Steady Ed Memorial Masters Cup, and we are incredibly lucky to be joined by the course designer and card member, John Baldwin. Say what's up to the people, John.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Yeah, super glad to have you along. Great to have your thoughts on the course as well as your game. Should be some fun times.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. Alright guys, well let's watch some disc golf.
Yeah.
Alright guys, John Baldwin, Patrick Brown, Don Smith, Rob Ryan, and John, this is a normal cast of characters. You played with these guys a couple times.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with all these guys.
Yeah. It always confuses my simple brain when I have JB and PB on the same card, but I'll try to keep them together. So tell us about hole 1, JB.
It's a pretty tough hole, actually. For me, it's it's a left to right hole, which is opposite of how most people want to throw. So the only way I can do it is to get a roller out there like that.
I like it. Seems like it got over there pretty well. PB going with the air shot. A little bit of headwind in this one, JB, or left or right?
Yes. The course had a lot more wind than when we were designing it.
Huh.
So it was playing a little tougher.
Yeah, I really like how you guys, it's a golf course, drives, but yeah, I really feel like you took the essence of Daylog greens. And does that make sense at all?
Absolutely, and that was a guiding force when we were working on the courses. How can we make this most like Daylog?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you guys did a really good job. Don Smith also threw a roller, and Rob Ryan throwing a really big sky roller. It eventually turns over here. I think it takes a little bit, but it gets over.
It does eventually. Yeah.
Still watching.
It is still going. He finally sat down, gave himself a pretty good death putt, which is often the case out here. PB with that drive that turned over a little bit, just kind of up and for par. And I believe you're going to be up next, JB. You running this one?
No, I'm just trying to get this close.
Oh, he almost put it in. Oh. Close / in. You sandbagging us, JB. I like it. Don Smith right there. Recently just picked up by Inova. Some news there. And
yeah.
Rob Ryan with a very scary putt, and I think that was in his head a little bit. Came up short. Patrick looking to save his par. Well done.
Yeah, very solid putt there.
Yeah.
Good way to start.
It is, yeah. Definitely don't want to start off with a 4. You are coming back for your 3, hoping to avoid that aforementioned 4. Well done, sir.
Yeah.
You breathe it right in there, JB?
Yeah, breathing out when I putt, yeah.
Yep. You were the originator of the Shasta breath, which...
Well, yeah, I think he picked it up from me, but there's a lot of other people that were doing that too. I wasn't the first one, that's for sure.
Nah, we're giving it to you. It's too bad. It's yours. There's Don cleaning up the par. Really no shame on a 3 on that one, JB.
No, that's a tough hole. Yeah, 3's pretty good there.
You are holding on to a 2-stroke lead over PB and Don. Rob is just one back of that. And we're on to hole 2, another pretty scary green, JB. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I was kind of excited about this green because it is very much like De La Viega. There's a lot of slope, there's a lot of risk to the green, and reward if you can make it.
Mm-hmm. Bonus footage.
Who we got there, Ben?
This is RJ Jerez.
Okay.
Am I saying that right?
I believe so. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Everybody knows this guy.
And familiar character next, yeah.
Yep. DGA
Shasta,
teammate for
Chris.
JB. Shasta Chris, yep.
Yeah. Pretty strong second card there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. What do you think Shasta's throwing?
I would have guessed a lime green aftershock.
Mm-hmm. I bet you're right.
Or I would guess.
Who's this right here?
Throw.
This is Robert Bainbridge.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I've heard the
the
name.
Sacramento area?
Gotcha. Is that Keenan right there rocking the CCDG hat by the T-pad?
I think that was actually Don's son.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Off to the right.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Don's son Jordan.
Oh, cool.
And Bill Kohler.
It's a pretty good rip right there. Oh,
Yeah.
I pretty good ripped him.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That is not a new one right there. That's a really old car. All right, back to our regularly scheduled lead card action. JB holding onto the box. What are you throwing out here, sir?
That is a SP Undertow.
Ooh. Headwind.
Yeah, there was a little bit of headwind, but there's also a little bit of nerves going on there too.
Yeah, no doubt. PB can get close and possibly get a stroke on you. Looking pretty good, but also getting a little too much turn on that one.
Mm-hmm.
He's down in the De La rough over there.
Yeah, it's a dangerous green back there.
Sure is. Don Smith opting for the grass tee pad. Old school like that. Looks like he might have corrected off the first two throws.
Yeah, but he's got to play with the cart path.
Yeah, he does.
Ooh. Looks like he safely came up short.
Yep, that is a really scary putt, though.
Yeah.
It drops off in a hurry after that basket. Ooh, Rob with a good one.
All right, sit down.
Fading just a little early.
Yes.
But he, I believe, trickles. If he's not all the way
trickled
on, he's
onto.
close.
Did he really?
Oh.
Unfortunate. Oh, that's a great upshot right there, sir. Should be carding a 3.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rob with a scary look for 2. Little jumper, kind of a layup.
But that was for 3, right? With the cart path penalty?
You're right, thank you.
That's correct.
PB has a putt coming back for his 2. Hopefully that's sat.
A pretty good run.
Yeah, it was. And Don with a good look at the 2, but a little bit scary. If he give it enough loft, it probably sat decently. Yeah, he's just right there.
Yeah.
Making his comebacker. Patrick just a little bit closer. Should be making this one too. Well done. And Rob making the 4. The unfortunate cart path stroke right there.
If I miss that, I'm off and go home.
A little unlucky. And just a dropper for you, JB.
Yeah.
Again.
Low stress.
Yep. And the low stress putting is best putting. No shame in a 3 on that one again. And I actually got a stroke on Rob there. But you're holding on to your 2-stroke lead, and we're on to hole 3, which I believe is the first par 4, JB? Right.
Yep, that's the first part 4.
Yeah, and this is a
720 feet.
Yeah, really tough pin placement.
It is. It's kind of evil.
Yeah. You have no one to believe but yourself, sir.
I know.
Oh, that was a Steve Baker cameo.
Oh, nice. Ben's dad, for those unfamiliar.
Driving the shuttle.
Mm-hmm. Like a boss.
Yeah.
All weekend. That is pretty perfect, John.
Yeah, it's right about where I wanted it.
Mm-hmm. It's easy to kind of have a little too much want on your drive here and turn it over to the woods.
It really is.
Yeah.
And the other side of that is we tried to keep the sand trap on the left in about the right spot where a lot of drives would be landing, so you kind of had about that too.
Okay. Don Smith looks like he did turn that one over a little more than he wanted. It's still approachable from over there, but you're really kind of throwing right at a downslope, which makes it tough to stick it over there. Rob looks like he's trying to play the hyzer flip. Don't think he got quite as much turn as he wanted. Not the worst angle to approach.
Came close, but
oh, he did, didn't he? That sand trap. And here you got the sand trap and the green, JB?
yeah, you've got danger on both sides, and I kind of liked this pin position because you couldn't quite see the land area, and it kind of gives you a little bit of an uneasy feel as you're approaching it.
Mm-hmm. Looks like you stay out of trouble there? It looks like it.
I stayed out of trouble a little short.
better short than in the sand trap, which was, I believe, where Rob ended up. PB going forehand. Hopefully that gets down before it gets on the golf green.
Ooh.
That's OB, correct?
I think he stayed short of the OB.
Oh, did he really? Oh, okay.
Oh, and also, by the way, sand traps are playing like a bunker rule, right?
That's correct, just one stroke.
Did I land in the
And you
30s
play it where it
with my windows?
lies.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't tell.
30.
No, this was CJ and Don.
He said 15 right, 15 left. I can add. That's 30.
Couple De La Viega stalwarts out there.
Nice.
I knew I had to
Yeah. There was a great local vibe going on throughout the whole gallery.
Yeah. Definite NorCal card for sure.
Yeah, bunch of legends.
Yeah.
Well, to my young
John,
self.
he's not that old yet.
No, you're right. I didn't mean anything like that.
Don't be dating him that hard, man.
You're right. You're right.
Oh no, JB. Did it go in the
No.
sand?
Oh, yeah, I picked my... Yeah, I sure did.
Oh
Because of the
no.
wind.
Yeah. Headwind just kind of lifted it and stalled it out. So there was Rob to try to save his par with the bunker stroke.
Yeah.
There he is, dropping in a 5. Here you are for a 5 as well?
That's
4.
correct.
Yeah, that was a 5, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's a 5, yeah.
PB. Oh wow, that second shot was better than I thought it was.
I think that.
Or was that
what's
his 4th?
that second shot? I'm trying to remember what happened on the 3rd.
Yeah.
If that's
I
the case.
believe he tapped in for a 4 there.
Did he? Okay.
Okay.
I must have just missed his 3rd there. Here is Don. Looks like he went into the bunker on his 2nd. Gonna be dropping in a 4 as well.
Not bad though, as far as placement in the bunker.
No, yeah, you can't get much better while being OB.
Yeah, it's kind of like it was a worthwhile risk.
Yeah. So, JB, you're losing a stroke to PB and Don, taking your lead down to 1. Rob struggling a little bit there as well. And we're on to hole 6, 600-foot par 4. Tell us about it, JB.
It's a pretty wide open drive. The trouble on this hole is the approach. You gotta carry it over the sand, and it slopes down if you do that. So it's really hard to keep it close if you go aggressively for the basket.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree. Okay, PB turned his drive over a little bit too much. Still, it's out there though, and he should be able to get to the basket from there. I'm sure he was close. Hoping he was closer. Don Smith. Ooh. Boomed that one pretty good.
Yeah.
Don
can hulk up. What are you throwing right here, JB?
Yep.
This is a SP Torrent.
Oh, those go far.
They're pretty nice. This run was especially nice. Really like that run of Torrents.
I know Lewis Pitney loves those things too.
Oh, he gets a lot out of them.
Yeah, he does. And Rob going roller, which I hadn't seen on this hole before.
You know, I was kind of wondering if people ever played it that way, because you miss those trees and you've got potential to put yourself in a good spot.
Yeah.
You really can. You can get way down there.
Yeah. I like the shot selection. There is Rob's second shot. He needs to get left. Ooh, over the hill. That's gonna be
He still ended up being out despite throwing the roller
yeah.
and not hitting anything.
Mm-hmm.
But probably not his best roller.
The other 3 guys throw pretty far though, so there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, PB is going to the beach.
Yeah. Baywatch.
That is a tough upshot. JB kept yourself pretty well in line right here. What are you throwing for your up?
I believe this is a steady.
Oh, okay. Fantastic throwing putter for those not familiar. Looks like
It really is.
yeah, got it just a little
Of
bit
course,
high.
I didn't quite throw that one the way I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of hung out on the hyzer line.
Yeah. Don's second. Looks like he's erring on the side of going long. I'll have a comebacker. Here is PB's 4th with an OB stroke. Gonna be taking a 5. Here you are for your look for 3. The sand in your head at all, or kind of not in the equation here?
Not really, because I'm hyzering out toward the safe side.
Gotcha. Yeah, kind of give yourself a good look there. A pretty safe one anyway. Rob is kind of putting at the sand, but fortunately Chain's close. I'm sure he would rather have made it, but at least he's close. And here is Don Smith for a 3.
Yeah, that's a tough one because that's the angle that's going right at the trap.
Yeah, exactly. There's a really tough basket to park, JB.
It is, yeah. Again, and I go back to what is the experience of De La Vega like? There's a lot of risky putts, with very fast greens, and that's what we were trying to create on this course.
Yep, exactly.
And risky upshots.
That too.
I like how, the hole before, where Don went in the bunker the hole before, it was worthwhile to go after it. And the same thing I think is true here.
It is. It's because of the way we're playing that trap rule. It changes your outlook, because if you go in the trap, as long as you can get close to the pin, you're not really taking that big of a risk.
Right.
Cool. All right, guys.
I like this hole.
Yeah, it's a fun
Interesting design.
Yeah. Do you think it was a forehand hole when you laid it out, JB, or what did you draw up on the chalkboard there?
This one, yes. Yeah, definitely trying to get players to sidearm and kind of pushing them to their limit, to where if you throw it a little too hard, you risk turning over onto the green.
Sure. That's a nice drive from you right there. Rob
I
Ryan.
think you have to appreciate that design from someone who I don't think I've ever seen throw a forehand.
Mostly upshots. I don't throw too many drives forehand.
Patrick Brown, who has been working on his forehand game, actually. He's been throwing a few lately.
Yeah, I've seen him throw some great ones with the Enforcer, I think, for one.
Yeah. Donald with a pretty safe drive, just laying out for his 3. And again, a dangerous green. You could roll right onto that cart path. Definitely saw that happen.
Yeah. Don got a pretty nice soft landing. I think he drew it up that way with the jump and everything.
Yep. And playing smart golf, JB.
Yeah, just trying to get it close. It's such a risky shot.
Yeah. Oh.
As you can see.
Yep.
Ooh.
That will happen on this hole. That's why you play smart. Sometimes it pays off. Gets you a stroke. There, that's a Rob. Gonna be taking a par. Man,
Patrick had a good run. He was probably dead center and just maybe less than a foot low.
Yep. But paid the price for it for sure.
It's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. It is, sometimes.
Doesn't mean the cookie tastes any worse.
But it does if you're PB right now.
Not sure that metaphor works here.
No, definitely not at all. Someone put a little poo-poo in his cookie right there. That's what happened.
Boy, poo-poo cookies, they're just never that good.
No matter.
Not that I would know.
No, I hope you don't. All right, everybody else dropping in some smart pars right there. There's a dangerous hole out at and PB taking that 5, unfortunately.
Never seen a hole quite like that. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely interesting for sure. Now it's going to take us to hole 6. What are we doing here, JB?
This is kind of one of the signature holes on the course. We got a really deep barranca to throw over, and a pretty small landing area, but just a beautiful shot when you're looking at a tee.
Absolutely. So Don is throwing the turnover, which has the risk of fading onto the golf green that comes up short. Smartly played.
Not the longest hole in the world, but it's pretty daunting from the tee.
It is.
You have to probably clear 300 just to get over the ravine, and then it's a tight green there.
Yeah, if you go short, you're OB. If you go long, you're down this crazy ravine.
And there's a Mando on that tree, right?
Yeah. I just missed that Mando.
Yep. Sorry, didn't mean to rub it in.
Oh no.
That's all right.
Looks like
Makes
Rob
it feel
missed
better.
as well.
Looks like Rob missed it too. Yeah. That's sort of the thing is you're worried about that ravine first things first. You got to clear it, and then to actually attack the green, you have to throw it just like that to somehow make that Mando and put yourself in good position, because you have the green behind it too, taking up all the kind of shots that go a little straight and long.
Yep.
A lot of places you don't want to go on this basket.
Right.
Yep, that's a very dangerous drive. That was a really good upshot.
Yeah.
Looked like it anyway. Rob hoping to copy that.
That's just to save bogey at this point. You really don't want to take a double.
Yeah. Ooh, Rob might be in danger of taking that double, Ben.
Yeah. I mean,
It drops off really steep back there.
Oh, it sure does.
All right.
Don just laying up smartly for a par. PB, I've got to imagine he's laying this one up, especially after his experience last hole.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rob with quite a bit of a comebacker here to save his 4. He is going to take a 5. Hopefully that sits. Don came up a little bit short on his upshot, but he's making this putt all day. Don's a great putter.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there it is. Those mock X's will catch you.
Yeah.
They catch really good putts, which I like about them. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, if you hit the center on a Mach X, you're pretty much going to stay in no matter what.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice feature. If you a little too much pro side or amp side though, they'll shoot you down.
They can.
Yep. Rewards
And
good.
You gotta love those deep baskets too.
Yeah, they're really deep. I like that a lot.
Here's Jacob and Peter Walls. Jacob won the junior division out there at the Masters Cup.
Very cool.
Cut.
JB and Rob taking a bogey and a
Excellent.
double respectively, and we're still in the lead. We're on to hole 7, 445. This is a really tough one again, JB.
This is a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It actually was one of the holes that we didn't really have a great plan for this hole. It just didn't things just didn't quite fit with it.
Huh.
And fortunately next year we've improved it quite a bit.
Nice. Yeah, it's kind of a tweener
Downplayed
hole a little bit, right?
It is. Yep, it is.
Very tough too.
Yeah, very, very tough too. PB's throwing the roller, got a little more cut on that than he wanted. Actually, he got all the cut, it looks like. That's not turning out.
Yeah, I wonder if he was trying to attack the green there.
That seems like the shot if you're trying to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. The roller is probably the best shot here.
You are also.
If you're.
What do you throw for your rollers, JB?
That's a SP Rogue.
Okay.
One of my favorites.
Nice. That was a balk on Rob. See if he can. Oh, double balk.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Just counting those strokes, man. That's rough.
Let the runners advance.
Every time he does that, JB gets to move his disc up 5 feet.
That's right.
That was a pretty good drive after those balks, though. He's got a putt at it.
Yeah.
That's
a great drive.
Yeah, pretty good Hulk smash.
Yeah, that's probably worth the extra 5 feet.
Yeah, it was for sure. So I believe is PB gonna be out. Yeah, he's out. And there's some OB surrounding this basket too, right, JB? Little short and right, is that correct?
Yeah, it kind of runs right along the base of those reeds.
Oh no!
You can kind of see the flags there as you zoom in.
So PB just threw OB, right?
He did.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with JB.
Yes, not to
He
be.
just put it under the basket.
Who does put it under the basket? Don Smith looking to copy JB's line. Yeah, well done, sir.
Don Smith, there's no B's in that name.
All right, kick him off the card.
No, he's helping balance things out.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
There is one B in Rob Ryan.
There is. And Rob is going to be, we'll call that a layup. He's probably running it. We'll call it a layup.
Yeah.
Judging by his reactions. So Patrick went OB, and this is going to be for a 4. Good.
Solid putt there.
Yeah, it was. He is not stoked, though. PB wears those emotions on the sleeve. Just,
Yep.
It's kind of the yin to JB's yang. I don't know. Or the other way around. I don't know how that works.
He is expressive.
Yes, yeah, we'll put it there. That was a good save for Don and JB as well. And Rob is also going to drop in at par. Looks like everyone getting a stroke on Patrick right there. I'm sure he was not looking for it right there. And JB, you are still tied with Don for the lead. A lot of action going on so far.
The course does provide a lot of scoring separation.
It does, which is almost the measure of a good course, I would say, or at least one element of a good course, anyway.
Sure.
Yep. Hole 8, guys, 365 par 3. It's a really tight line, and it's a really low late ceiling, JB.
It really is. This one, I kind of like because I feel like it mimics hole 24 and maybe hole 11 at the course. You have to keep it low. You have to keep it straight.
I totally feel you on that one.
And so there's a double Mando here, right?
Single Mando, which I'll just point that out for you right there.
Oh no! Again, not meaning to pick on JB.
Who put that Mando there?
Oh man.
And here is Rob Ryan, and this is kind of the attacking line, that low kind of little flip up shot.
So does anyone try to go
shot.
Big Annie? I guess that's not there now that I see the other tree. So it pretty much does force the tunnel shot.
Yeah.
You didn't need a second Mando to really.
It also, I mean, this shot that Patrick throws right here is really the shot.
Wow.
Keeping it low, and he's got plenty of power to get it there, and the control to get it under the limbs.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Don just kind of played smart golf right there. Just threw a hyzer and he's taking his 3, which you can't really blame him for doing that.
Done that right?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Right. So here is your third shot, going to be salvaging a 4 with that was a great up though, at least. Stop it bleeding there. I hear it is Rob from about 45, 50. Maybe a little closer, but not close enough. And great drive from Patrick right here, JB. Ooh.
Yeah, that was as good as it gets.
Yep. I did not see a better one all weekend.
Earned that too.
Sure did. Probably feels great after carding that 4 in the last one. John, you're coming back for your 4. Good putt, sir. Don's just going to take his nice boring 3 after Rob takes his. Kind of feels like Don had a game plan for that hole, and he executed it well.
He did.
What was that?
And I think he was excited right there by that.
Second Steve Baker cameo. Sorry. I think that's
I thought that was a
Is your dad giving you $5 every time you put in the video, Ben?
5? That's cheap.
Nice. Alright, guys, we're on to hole 9, 515, par 3. And there's a big hazard area on here where, again, if you go in, you're throwing from that, JB? Is that how it worked?
Yeah, you play it from where it lies.
Okay.
So that helps with the speed of play on the hole, while still offering some separation for a shot that is maybe thrown poorly.
Nice. A little Bambi action right there. And Patrick booming one out there.
That was my buddy Chuck, too, behind the La Viega sign.
Nice. That's a good drive from Patrick. Wow.
Yeah.
Great
515?
drive,
Yeah, PB throws far. Don gonna be coming up a little bit short in PB, it looks like. Yeah.
Played a little more conservative shot,
Yeah,
a little more hyzer.
Yeah, exactly. Rob, a little smash right there. Rob's got some sneaky power too, JB.
Wow, yeah.
He
crushed
really
that.
does, yeah.
Wow. That's crushed.
All these guys can throw farther than I can.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
What are you crushing right here?
This would be a hurricane. It was kind of weird. I came to this hole, and I wasn't feeling normal shot, and I decided to play it way more conservatively and go around the 2 trees in the beginning, which left me a much longer shot.
Yeah. You're still probably, 100, 130 from the basket here?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
It's tricky, though, because you're on the side hill.
Yeah.
Show in the video quite so much, but that's a really steep hill, and your footing is critical.
He executed it pretty well. So he got like a little 20-footer for par. That was Don up and up for his par. And Rob has a look for it too here. For a pretty crushing drive. Ooh. Catching the flag, not the basket. But at least nestles close. And PB again with another pretty amazing drive. Back to back. Oh.
Yeah, if you notice that the flag on the basket there is waving a little bit, it was kind of windy out there.
Yeah. You know, PB wanted to capitalize on that. That would have been a stroke on the card. Oh, JB. Missing that putt for 3. Going to be hopefully taking a 4. If you can make the comebacker here. There's PB cleaning up his 3. And here is your 4 attempt. Good putt there at least.
Yep.
Rob wins 3 and Don will as well. So you're unfortunately losing a stroke to the card. And, is Don taking a lead right there? If he doesn't already have it? I think he might have a 2-stroke lead now.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, he does. He
He's got
Sure
2.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don's doing work. Playing really, really smart, great golf. All right, guys,
Yeah.
that is all we got for part 1 of Masters final round. JB, thanks for joining us, sir. Loved having you on, man. Loved hearing your thoughts on the course.
My pleasure.
Yeah. All right, guys. We will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.